All right, so the next big question is safety. And by the way, the only reason the safety of creatine is ever questioned is because it works so good. Anything that works that well, there has to be a side effect. That's the mentality. And of course, that's the way drugs work. Drugs have, as you've all seen the commercials on TV. It takes like 10 minutes to get through the adverse reactions or the potential contraindications on drugs because there are severe long-term effects in liver, kidney when you're using a drug to treat something, but that drug's saving your life. So it's called risk-benefit. Well, with creatine, because it works so well, they said, well, there must be a problem. Oh, yeah, you're going to blow your kidney out or, all this kind of stuff. But, of course, we have found completely the opposite all the way around. And, again, this is very well established. 25 years of successful use in performance, recovery, and recently health have established that. But here's a blood test note, and this is important. We tell all the athletes we work with before their blood tests, and of course all of our, and I think both of you guys know, or everyone on the call knows, I've got a son that plays in the NFL, so he's drug tested every, of course, at least sometimes twice a year. I have another son that is an elite fighter, and he's drug tested as well. So, and they go down for blood tests regularly. So we tell all of our, and of course the athlete, the NFL and NBA players we work with, we tell everyone that's on creatine, you go off 4 to 7 days before the test. So just keep that in mind, and exercise very lightly. But here's the note that you should know. And this is why, back in the 90s when creatine first came out, they thought there might be a problem. There's a spontaneous normal conversion of creatine to creatinine from the diet, and that's totally harmless. Okay, so it's just from diet alone. So if you have a diet high in animal protein, your creatinine levels are going to be a little higher. Proper use of supplementation and or vigorous exercise would also lead to your blood test showing a little higher creatinine level. Normal levels are, as you can see, about anything greater or above or normal, it's about 1.5 mg per deciliter of blood, okay, which in a healthy person is completely harmless. Now, and we've done that. If you look in the document that I sent you, or the document, the PDSRG document, you'll see my blood test after 7 years of straight creatine use. This is a while back, of course. 7 straight years of a minimum of 10 grams a day. You'll see my before while I was on it. We purposely, with my doctor, said I'm on creatine. I want you to do my blood work. Did it. You'll see the creatinine levels, liver enzymes, all that. And then you'll see, just 1 week of cessation, we did them again. And you'll see it's not only normal, I'm well within all healthy boundaries. And that's 7 years of nonstop use. So I actually documented that. It's actually in, I'm always at perfect lab. And of course, we've seen labs of, we can do mine because I've approved it. To do our athletes' labs and put them in there, of course, that would be a violation. So you don't see all those. But we do these every day, labs before and after. So anyway, so our recommendation always is exercisers should not or lightly train the day before. If you're a user of creatine, cease supplementation 4 to 7 days before test, and you will get the reading that you should be getting for whatever else there is going on in your body. And there have been no progressive effects to cause negative consequences to renal function and health in already healthy individuals using the proper dosage, like anything else, obviously. You can abuse anything. And no negative renal effects found in aging populations. This is huge, and tons of studies on this. And let me give you an example here. Take a look below. 10 grams a day for over 5 years by Parkinson's disease patients, so these were all over 60, yielded no detectable adverse effects. I just put that in there just to make sure that you guys kind of understand how safe this really is.